And now we have the legendaries getting into that sort of stuff here, folks. Now, one of these days I'm going to skip the intro like I keep promising to. One day, but that day is not today. The 20-second intro. Actually, 5 seconds. Jeez.
Friends, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Cardinal. Last time we dealt with Team Tundra raiding the Doniment City Research Laboratory,
Pokemon
and even though
battle.
we got them to leave, they still managed to get away with some blueprints for an amplification machine. And whatever they're planning to use it for, it can't be good. So we'll have to keep an eye on them as we move along here, and speaking of moving along, we've still got a gym challenge going on. The next road we're going to want to take is Route 8, which leads out of the south end of the city, so let's go ahead and get to it.
Now, just want to stop Pokemon.
Well, we're on the road again, and Route 8 is a pretty one to be sure. There are lots of Pokemon to see here, as always, but with all of that battling we just did, it seems like some of the Pokemon you've caught already should be evolving. Let's check it out.
Ooh, evolutions. Nice. Oh, the Bumbalo. Nice. We just got it somewhat recently, so it makes sense to go first. Well, actually, we saw it first time a while ago, so yeah. This makes sense. Ooh, I like this thing's design. Kind of reminds me of, like, if I thought of a name for this thing, it would be Vespa
Would you look
Queen,
at
not the
that?
actual Vespa
Bumbalo
Queen.
evolved. This is Humblebee, the Bumblebee Pokemon.
I like the
Humblebee
name.
evolved from Bumbalo at level 15 and really grow
That's
into their
respectable.
own at this stage. As Bumbalo, they were cheery Pokemon, but Humblebee in their more mature state used that jovial attitude to entertain their trainers and other Pokemon.
Ooh, that's nice of
They
them.
also used these methods to distract their opponent during battle.
Naturally. Ooh, Connectrix's turn. Good thing it says the name at the bottom, otherwise it'd be like, oh yeah, it's the bug. Oh yeah, it's the electric type. Jeez Louise. It's an interesting evolution.
Wow, looks like Connectric evolved too. This is Volnetic, the kinetic energy Pokemon,
got motor
and it
drives
evolves
ability.
from
That's
Connectric
good.
at level 27.
27,
These Pokemon have
jeez.
gotten a little bit cocky in their evolved forms, and sometimes get into mischief
Wait, the Pokemon
with
should
their
evolve by
added
now. What were we
strength.
pressing B for
If
the
given
bug?
the right amount of
If
direction
it
and
evolves
training,
at
however,
15?
this is a Pokemon that can hold its own
It's just
against
like the level
almost
gap is so
any in
jarring.
Yoko.
Oops, Snubbull's turn. Let's see if it looks better than Sandaconda. Ugh. Don't tread on me.
It looks like Snubbull has gotten strong enough to evolve as well. Snubbull's evolved form is known as Bulboa, and
It
evolves
looks like a
from
pile of
Snubbull at
rocks,
level
but that's fitting because it is a
18.
rock
These
type.
Pokemon largely lie in wait for their
I
prey,
kinda like this
coiled
design,
up,
but
disguised
it's
as
also
a pile
kinda,
of rocks. Once the opportunity strikes, though, they will attack.
Oh god,
with
that's
lethal
horrifying to think
aggression.
about it. There's a lot in the Pokemon where that's horrifying. Actually, when you think about it, these
Well,
things are
another
small
great batch of
onyxes.
Pokemon have just gotten stronger. If you decided to add any of these Pokemon to your teams, I'm sure their new forms will be even more helpful as we
I
begin
probably
to
would
encounter
have the
more and
Snubbull.
more powerful opponents.
Maybe the
we
electric
haven't even
type.
touched
I don't
on
know,
the
honestly.
wild Pokemon of this area, though, and
I probably
even
would keep the
though
electric
evolution
type
is
and the
great,
rock type
you
just
might also
because
find some
coverage.
Pokemon here that could help you out as well. Wild Pokemon on Route 8 consist of Frosky, Snubbull, Mapleleaf, Armatar,
Ooh, can get an
Nidorino, and
Armatar now.
Nidorina, and a new Pokemon we have not yet seen, Kindlescent.
Kindlescent. What? That's a bird?
Kindlescent
It
is
is.
an ember Pokemon, and its body is able to both generate and retain heat very efficiently, which is what allows it to live in slightly chillier conditions such as this.
Also have an
it also
advantage
is seen
against
by the people of
Argrass
Norclo as a sort of counterpart to Quayleaf, often pitting against each other those who prefer one or the
rivals.
other.
Well,
That's
the Fire
basically
Flying
what
is
you can
working
expect
in a
to
win
see
because
from
the other one's a
Route 8,
Grass
though,
Flying.
and it actually looks like we're coming up on another town, so why don't we go ahead and see what it has to offer. And here we are. Welcome to yet another settlement of Norclo. This is Tourist Town. Tourist Town is a small little place, but a popular one. Even with no gym to speak of, it still sees lots of visitors, as many come here from all over the region for skiing and snowboarding. There is still something here for the Pokemon trainer, however, and while you won't be able to train at a Pokemon gym, you will be able to do some battling at the Battle Lift, which is Norclo's resident battle tower type of area. If you decide to challenge it, you'll start at the bottom and continue battling other trainers, rising all the way to the top as long as you keep winning. For the purposes of this series, we won't really be able to explore it as you would in a game, but I felt it important to include as the whole intention of Pokemon Cardinal is to make an experience that is as full as an actual
That's
Pokemon
okay.
game,
You remember to keep the Battle Tower, which is something even Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire couldn't do.
With that said though, as Tourist Town is a pretty small place, the Battle Lift is really its only true attraction, and there really isn't anything else to...
Hey Reed! Wendy! Over here!
Oh, something's up.
I didn't expect to see you two here. Thanks again for helping me out back in Robella Forest. Things used to be so peaceful around here, but for some reason, Team Tundra recently started coming after me and the Aurora Stone. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't really get a chance to tell you about the Aurora Stone last time with Team Tundra around.
That reminds me, last time we got a Mega Crystal.
Recently, I think it's important that you two know what's going on. If you want to follow me back to my place, I can explain everything. Here we are! Welcome to my humble abode. Grandma, we have some visitors!
Oh, and who would that be, child?
Grandma, these are my friends Reed and Wendy. They're the ones I told you who saved me from Team Tundra.
Well, is that so? I must say then, I'm quite grateful for you two. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bora, and I'm Rory's grandmother. We've lived
nice
here
to meet you,
in
Bora.
Town since Rory was just a baby, and we've loved every minute of it. Well, almost every minute.
No town's perfect.
Recently, as I'm sure you'll recall, Team Tundra have been running amok all over Norclo, and they've been creeping closer and closer to our hometown of Torres. I may be the gym leader over in Pinnigue City, but I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm afraid I could only hold them off for so long.
Oh, Grandma, don't shortchange yourself like that. My Grandma Bora has been an amazing trainer for such a long time. She taught me everything I know about battling and was even around to challenge some of the other gym leaders when they were trainers doing the gym challenge themselves.
Really?
Well, Rory, you've officially made me out to be older than a helix fossil. Although I suppose I can't say that it's untrue. I've seen the snow fall and melt more than a few times in my day, but I'm not above putting you young people in your place if I need to.
I love the old
That's
lady
like
with spunk cliche.
Oh wait, that's right. I almost forgot what we were doing.
It's one of those cliches I love,
I
you
brought
know.
Reed and Wendy
You
over
hate
to
some
tell them
cliches, you
about
love
the
some.
Aurora Stone. I figured it was important with all these Team Tundra people running around.
I see. Probably not a bad idea, Rory. I suppose I'll do the honors. Now, this is a story of the history of the Norclo region and how it came to be. That multi-hued stone you've seen my Rory carry, which Team Tundra has so desperately pursued, is known as the Aurora Stone. It is Norclo's grandest and most sacred treasure. It is said that when Norclo came into existence, after all was said and done, and the work to create this beautiful land was finished, a final crown jewel was formed as a testament to its creation, the Aurora Stone. While its beauty is immense, however, the stone is not just a visual spectacle. To bond the stone to the region itself, it was given a power that would forever define Norclo's identity. The power of winter. The same frigid weather that is synonymous with this place we call home originates from this stone. It creates the climate that makes Norclo, well, Norclo, and maintains an extremely fine balance of nature that allows the region to flourish. What Team Tundra wants with the Aurora Stone exactly is unclear at this time. But with the immense power it carries, it cannot be afforded to fall into their hands.
Naturally.
My family have been protectors of the stone for generations. Grandma Bora held it for a while, and now it's my turn to carry it. We do so while being watched over and protected ourselves by the one legendary Pokemon or the Norclo region.
Oh, I didn't realize you had company, Bora.
Not to worry, I was just talking with some of Rory's
I just like how they're
friends
like,
here.
it's been in Rory's
Children,
position this entire
this is
time as you've
Eris.
seen. We haven't
You
seen
will
her
remember his
front
name,
face
as he is
the entire time, so we didn't even know.
Champion of the Norclo region.
Oh, he's the
Butter
champion.
me up, Bora.
I was
just
expecting
heard that
Rory to
Team
be the
Tundra had been
champion.
causing
Okay, I was
trouble down
wrong.
This way and figured I'd better come take a look around for myself.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but we've actually got a couple of Team Tundra exterminators already. Rory's friends here drove them off when they tried to take the Aurora Stone away. We were just filling them in on why it's so important and what it all means.
Yeah, and you totally stopped me right as I was about to get into the good part about Cardivios.
Well, I certainly don't want to stop you from telling a good story, Rory. You must have quite the strong friends, though, to be able to ward off Team Tundra like that. Pleased to make your acquaintance. As Bora mentioned, I'm Eris, champion of the Norclo region. So,
Not for much
just about to
longer.
Tell these two about Cardivios, huh?
Yeah, and you totally broke the tension when you walked in here.
Rory, don't snap at Eris like that. He's our guest. And frankly, as champion, he probably knows more about Cardivios than just about anyone in the region. So why
Because
don't you
being
let him tell his
because
part
being
of the story?
champion means you know everything about that
Fine.
legendary Pokemon.
My apologies, Rory. I certainly didn't mean to get in the way of your storytelling. But I suppose I can pick up where you left off. So, you see, as I'm sure these two have told you already, the Aurora Stone is a very sacred and powerful object that must be protected. That's the job of Bora and her family, and has been for generations. However,
So now we're gonna
there
give you
is
this,
another
give it to
protector
your
that
new
serves as the
10-year-old
guardian of
trainer.
Not only this family and the stone itself, but the entire Norclo region. Cardivios is said to be the most
This
powerful
thing was
Pokemon
cool.
in all of Norclo, who was appointed as its protector after the region was created.
Can't wait to use my
Cardivios
Master Ball
really
on it.
brings the term legendary Pokemon to new heights, as it's seldom seen by civilization at all. And many people wonder at this point if it even exists.
Oh, so it's a legendary
Cardivios
that's
is said to be
actual
weighted
legend.
and will only show itself if the region is truly in need of protection.
After Cardivios was assigned to protect Norclo, my family eventually came into contact with the Aurora Stone, and were selected by Cardivios itself to hold onto it and be an
I
extra
just
layer of
realized
protection
that,
in tandem with the legendary
Mora's
Pokemon.
jacket is
It's a
similar
really
to
big honor that
Rory's,
now
but like a
befalls
bigger
to me.
version.
All of this is why we must never let Team Tundra succeed with whatever they're planning. The stone, the region, Cardivios itself are all very delicately balanced with one another, and this balance allows the region to prosper. Anything that could throw off this balance, as Team Tundra are planning, could prove catastrophic to everyone and everything in the region, and it must not be allowed to happen.
Agreed.
Which is why we are very grateful that you all are here to help protect my granddaughter and the rest of the Norclo region.
Hey, I don't need anyone to protect me. Sure, I appreciate Reed and Wendy's help earlier, but I'm no pushover. Speaking of, we only got a chance to battle with each other last time. So how about we get really acquainted with the Pokemon battle against each other, right here, right now.
You've had enough story. Here's a battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do it! My grandma taught me everything I know about battling, so watch out! Go, Sibirionine!
Ooh.
I guess I already knew from back in the forest that you were tough. No worries, though. Go, Kindlescent!
Oop. Gotta fight the electric type now. Oh wait, no, the fire flying might be. It's a new
Not the
Pokemon, I gotta get
Kindlescent
used to it.
too. Well, good thing I've saved the best for last. Go, Snow!
Nothing we haven't run into yet.
That was my last Pokemon. You really are something.
But to be fair, we only just ran into a Kindlescent, so it's somewhat new. Somewhat.
Well, while I'm not happy with the outcome, I can't say I'm surprised considering what you did to Team Tundra earlier. I'll get you back next time, though.
Rory, I wouldn't concern yourself too much with this loss. Reed and Windy seem to be quite the trainers. In fact, I would recommend that you come see me at my gym in Pinnigue. Then I can get a crack at you myself.
You'd think at the gym there was an old lady, they bring the gym to her.
Interject as well, I'd like to commend you for that great battle you just put on. As
She's
champion
gonna
of
walk, I'm not gonna
Northlow,
play.
I'm always keeping an eye on prospective challengers, and you seem to be a great trainer.
And again,
In fact, I actually have something here that might help you
I don't
out.
remember.
It's a rare Pokemon from the Kanto region named Eevee.
Really?
Can
You're just
evolve
gonna
into many
hand us an
different
Eevee?
forms, even one that was first
I'm not gonna
discovered here at
complain.
Northlow. It could really help you out as you continue to take on the gym challenge, so go on, take it.
Wait, even one that was first... There's a new evolution in this region. We already have Glaceon. What could we have?
Wow, recognized by the champion himself. I doubt he has Eevees he just gives out to everyone, so this should be considered a
Seriously.
real honor. Not to mention, we also met another gym leader and learned a little bit about the history of Northlow all in one go. Things really seem to be ramping up here, and I suspect our adventure will be dealing with a lot more than just the gym challenge the rest of the way. That is all the time we have for this episode though, so if you enjoyed, please leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new for more
This
Pokemon
is
content
good
all the
lore
time as well,
building and stuff
and
like
I will
that
be
for
back
this
with
episode.
another new episode
And
of
learn
Pokemon
about the
Cardinal
legendary.
on
This is all
Saturday.
good. I
So
like
be
that
sure
sort
to
of
hit the
stuff.
notification bell so you can be notified when that goes live.
Now we know
and
some
until
bit
then,
of
as
Team
always,
Tundra's
I love
plan
you all,
and why they're
and
after
I
this
will
stone
smell
that
you
we've
guys
only
later.
heard about this thing now. And met some new Pokemon along the way too. That's good as well. So yeah, lots of learning in this one, which is good. You gotta have your lore every once in a while. Otherwise, the story is just kind of there, and you get Sword and Shield.